Doctor, what is a Chapter 7 bankruptcy?
Chapter 7 is the base form of bankruptcy. In Chapter 7, we divide your property up into two piles. The exempt property, which you get to keep, and the non-exempt property, which you don't get to keep. Generally, there's nothing in the second pile because Nevada has rather generous exemptions. So in a Chapter 7, you file it, and right now, it's about 30 days later, you'll have what's called the creditors meeting, the trustee meeting, the 341 meeting. It's a very short meeting with you, your attorney, and the trustee, at which the trustee is asking about assets. Again, generally very short.
What about the creditors that are constantly calling me? Will Chapter 7 stop that?
Pretty much immediately. The filing of the bankruptcy acts as an order for relief. This is a federal court injunction that no actions be taken to collect from you. Now, it can sometimes take a couple of days, but your response when your creditor calls at that point is, call my attorney. And if they persist in this behavior, we can actually have them held in contempt of the federal court for continuing to harass you, at which point they'll be paying your damages and the attorney fees for making them pay those damages. So it's very effective, and it is highly unusual for a creditor to not follow this rule.
And if I do choose to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy, what would I be allowed to keep?
For most people, everything. I mean, you have an exemption of $15,000 for the equity in your car. Very few people have more than $15,000 in equity in a car. $12,000 for your household furnishings, $10,000 for your tools of the trade, $5,000 for jewelry and art. We can protect 3/4 of your paycheck just to start because it is pay, so if it's there in a bank account, and then we can protect another $1,000 of whatever you want. So that would mean that it's actually possible for a married couple to go through with $8,000 in wages in a bank account. And again, over $500,000 in protection for a homestead. Very few people have that level of equity in Nevada right now.
Thank you very much.